Alright, the stream is up. Um, Hello to everyone who watches this. So today is a very, very exciting stream. I am starting a new series where I build on these little islands that I've created. Oh, my cough. So my main rule with these islands is I have to try to not change the shape of the islands very much, if at all. And I have to try to build on these. I came up with these shapes before the stream, and I'm gonna be trying to stick with these for the remainder of the series. This is based on a series, well, a few series by Evolution Square, who you guys should all go check out. She's got some great content, great Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. And I absolutely love her videos. I use them for inspiration. I actually got this one from her new mini Isla Nublar series. Um, but yeah, this is the new series I'm doing. Um, so today I'm gonna be deciding where I want the entrance to the park to be and where I want people to like arrive from and stuff. And I think that a nice little area for that might be down over here because you've got plenty of room to set up like a park entrance here. So I think we should have our park arrival point over here. Now the question is, what do I want to go for with this? Let's see. Maybe like this. So we can have that be our arrival point. And hmm. Or actually, do I want that to be the arrival point? I could put it somewhere else and have that be the area instead. Um, I mean, I think this might be the only good area for it. So, I guess what we're gonna do is maybe we can have like this whole section be like the park entry area. So I can go ahead and let's grab, hmm, what do I want to have here? I guess when people arrive, they're going to want some kind of entry area. Let's go with this. I think what I'll do is create like a circular little plaza to start with. So when people arrive, they'll have this big plaza that, they'll be able to walk around in and stuff. I think that actually... Let's see. Can I get a connection there? If I connect like that, maybe. If I go quiet, by the way, I'm having my dinner right now as well. So, that would really be the only reason I would go quiet. I think we should put a fountain there. Let's go ahead and grab... That's a fountain. Hmm. Like this one. Yeah, I like that. And then what we can do is have some like little plant displays. Hmm. Alright, so that will be the beginnings of our little entry plaza. Where's the benches at? They're gonna be in here somewhere. I think this would be pretty nice to have here, actually. Like a little table for people to sit at on either side. Welcome to the stream, new viewer. Just to catch you up, I started a new project on these like custom islands, and I'm gonna be building an entire park on these. So, pretty excited about that. Um, so obviously guests arrive here. Um, well, my cat keeps trying to eat my food. Let's see. And then I can go ahead and we'd want them to be able to get into their hotels pretty quickly. I think that we should use these hotels. And what I'm thinking is like beachside access for the hotels. So one there. One right there. And one right there. And these are all going to have like their own beachside access um, to like down here. So I'll set up like a nice beach running along here because you're going to a tropical island. You're going to want like a beach or something. Um, you would have I mean, obviously, you'd have a nice big central area. Like that. And then you could have, the hotel pathways leading up to it. Like that. And then Here in the center, you could have, maybe like a little park area, actually. Could be nice here. Today's episode is just gonna be like the entryway and stuff. I think maybe something like this. Something like this could be cool for guests when they come into the park. This could be like a little photo op area. Let's see. I could get some palm trees. And fill this area with them. Maybe not the direct center though. This is gonna be a pain to try to set up. I could probably have a tiny little bit of like water here. I don't think I'll be able to do it with that though. I might have to use a fountain decoration. And you know what? I'm just gonna use like actual palm tree decorations. Hmm. Hmm. I think at the ends of those we can have the little light things. And then I guess I could make it look more like a walking path. Nice little area over here. Could have some more of those tables. some nice like eating tables right here. Yeah, I mean that doesn't look too bad. Nice little plaza you can walk through. You can eat here while you're staying in the hotels. Um, Obviously we're gonna want this beach to actually look like a beach, so let me get some sand. Alright, I mean we got our nice little beach here. So if I go through and bring this along to here, now we can have, where is it? Hmm, seems like a good area for it. And now we need the umbrellas. Let's see, what else can we put out here? We could pretend that there's like an outdoor restaurant over here. Like, this could be like an outdoor bar of some kind. Actually, do they have anything like that? See, what could look like that? Maybe this. This could be like a little place where you can go and order drinks and stuff. I can see that. But yeah, you got the beach over here. I mean, yeah, that's pretty nice, you know? I mean, this island's not going to have a super high occupancy, so it doesn't need super populated beaches. And you could go along anywhere along this beach and, find whatever you want. I think, we cut off the beach there. Like, that's where you get into the, actual park. Alright, I think we're getting a more defined shape now. Let's see, what should be like the main guest thing? I mean, surely, even if you're not gonna go out into the park, you'd want something here for you, right? So we can have something like, where's the innovation center? Where do they keep the innovation center? I haven't used that building in so long. There it is. I think what works best for this is like, you arrive on the island. You got some, pretty nice views. You're like on a beach. And then, you get here, you unload, you get all your stuff in order down over here. Um, maybe some more seating and stuff. And then, once you've got all your stuff in order, you follow the walking path all the way up to the Innovation Center. So, you make your way up over here. You've got, the Innovation Center here. Obviously, we'll have, like, a main strip kind of thing where you'll have, all your basic, like, shops and stuff. I'm thinking, this is pretty luxurious island getaway. You're gonna want, the best establishments you can get. And I feel like these fit the bill pretty well. You don't need a gift shop there. You know what? No. If I... What am I gonna do with this? I know what I'm gonna do with this. I'm gonna take these and go boom. And then go boom. And then go... Nope. That doesn't work. Boom. So now we got our big main plaza area. So now that we've got that in order, I mean, obviously you'd probably want some other stuff here too. Like you can have your restrooms, which will be tucked right in there. Obviously, you'd want to know you're safe, so we can have a bunker, maybe right there. That's a decent spot for it. Covers the area, is easily accessible. Yeah, that works. And then maybe this water extends in a bit. Yeah, maybe the water extends in a bit like that. So you've got all these nice big palm trees as you walk in. And you'll have like these little patches of palm trees along the beach like that. And then you'll have them in between the hotels. I mean, yeah, that's looking pretty good so far. And then maybe, you could have a walkway coming out onto the beach. And then, you can have the walkway maybe go through like a scenic area and connect back up over here. So maybe you can have like a little pond here. And, you could have, this would do better with like the palm tree foliage. But yeah, so you'll have this walking path going from the beach past this little pond. And then, coming down over here. And this will be, your little guest area. And then obviously as you go off this way, you'll have, the actual attraction areas. Yeah, this is like, oh, you know what I could do with this space? I could have a tiny little enclosure. Yeah, if I take, but the hitboxes suck. Yeah, that probably won't work. What do I want to be an attraction over there? Not sure. I mean, yeah, you've got that pretty much set. You know, you've got your little guest area. I mean, that took less time than I was expecting it to take to build. I should probably get the coastline looking a little more sandy. Just like in general. Because, you know, you love going to like a resort where the entire resort feels like, you know, you're on the beach. Like, this is great. You know, you walk through here, you've got, you know, your nice little guest areas, you've got your seating, you've got your walkway along the beach, you've got everything. You know, everything you could want for a nice resort like this. You got stuff for people like going outside on the walks. You got restaurants and gift shops. You got nice big hotels. I mean, yeah, that's great for the entrance to a park. And then I guess the entryway itself can be, you know, something like this, right? And I want to use a trick that I saw that looked really cool. Let me get that real quick. Where is the monorail? Monorail is down here. This is a trick I actually saw in a recent Evolution Square video. And basically what you do is you take this, and you do a little something like that. And now that I've got that, what I can go ahead and do I mean, yeah, there you go. And then I can go ahead and take, you know, the forest brush and actually what we could do is have the actual walking path connect over here as well. That way if they want to come straight from the walking path over to the park entrance, they can. So you can have, let's see, let's put park gates. Park gates sound good. That is annoying to deal with, but I mean, you know, you got it. So you've got this nice grand park entrance, you know, you've got And you go through the park entrance, and yeah, you go through and you enter the park. I mean, I think that's pretty good for, a park entry plaza. It's nice and natural. It's not super like jutting out of the landscape. I mean, I really like it. I think it looks really cool. This spot right here could use one more table. And potentially... No, I don't need one more there. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty good. But how does it look from ground view? So let's think about this, right? You come down, you arrive at the park at this building, and immediately, you're like, oh, I'm on the beach. There's like beach here, and I'm on an island. You go here, oh, this is like a little entry plaza. You grab your bags from like somewhere over here. You get them all in order here. Wait for, the other people who were with you to get off the plane. Maybe eat a lunch or something. And then, you come along this way, and, you obviously sprint all the way over here. You have, a bunker here, which says, like, for emergencies, like storm shelter or something. You've got the Innovation Center, which, you'd probably go in here, check in, get your stuff, like, get, your room number for which hotel you're staying in. And then you're left with these options. You can go straight into the park, but you probably won't do that. You'll probably head down here and see where you'll be staying for probably the next week or two over here in this plaza. So you've got, a gift shop and clothing store. You've got a restaurant. You've got a drink place like a cafe. You've got this central plaza area here that you can hang out in with the fountain. Um, you've got the hotels. So let's say you get like signed in to like this one, you go in, get your stuff put into your rooms and stuff, check out the hotel, and then you can come down here to the beach and, hang out here, go swim around and woo, water, yay, and then, you can head back up to your room and stuff. And then, like, oh, walking path. Let's walk along the beach to get exercise. If you're like my mom, who loves to go to the beach and exercise a lot. But yeah, you go along this, and then you're like, oh, look, a nice little pond here. That looks nice. And then you're like, oh, I can take this over to the park entrance. And then, you go through and head out into the park. I mean, I really like this. This is probably my favorite park entry area that I've ever made. It it looks really nice. I like what I did with the center area here. Let's see. I mean, I don't need to design a bunch of other exhibits today, but I also kind of want to. Obviously, we're gonna have like an aviary up here. Like that would be a missed opportunity if we didn't have an aviary, like overlooking all of this stuff. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these other islands though. Maybe this one could be like a command center island. You have like this thing could be up here, or like a laboratory, like staff only research place. Um, Something else I've always liked, and I've done this since like the days, or liked the concept of this since the days when I was like really into JPOG, um, was having your ranger team off island, and then they would like fly over to the island, you know? And I always thought that was really cool. I mean, I could do that here. You know, you could have like, you know, ranger team right like here, and I could have, you know, my little arrival point right there. And you know, you'd have like this dirt path leading over. And then, you know, the ranger teams could like fly around in their helicopters, you know, look around at all the different dinosaurs and happenings going on in the park. I mean, it feels a little weird using an entire island for this one little facility, but like, I don't really mind it. So, and you know what? Maybe this little flat area down here could be like a, you know, for the staff staying on this island, you know, they need a place to stay. So why not give them, hmm, how does that one look? I figure out which one I like most. I feel like this one fits the vibe most. So you've got like this little thing here, which, you know, you would connect there. And let's just like bring the forest in a little bit, you know? But you've got like a little place for the people working on this island to stay. Um, this could be like the helicopter that like brings them back and forth across the island. I feel like it might be a bit dangerous to have trees that close to the helipad. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty nice. A nice little staff island. Let's see, what could we do over here? I think it would be a cool idea for like all the staff stuff to be off-site. I like that idea. That works really well. Um, Let me go ahead and I'm gonna clear. Well, I guess I should first decide where I want the layout of this island to be. So obviously we have like, you know, this is the main staff building. You know, this is, well, actually no, not that one. Maybe this one. I like this control center. Oh, but does it fit? Oh, it like doesn't fit in the spot I want it to. Um, where? I'm not sure which one to use. I could maybe use the research building. Big building on the hilltop. That one definitely won't fit. This one might fit. I usually use this as like a airport thing. But I mean, this would work as like a off-island control center. You know, maybe down here. Is there a good hotel for this? Like staff barracks. I feel like that might fit well. Like, oh, staff facility island with staff stuff. And then, you know, maybe like the staff on this island kind of, you know, live here or something. So maybe a little bit of beach access down here. I'm gonna just go around this entire island and give it sand real quick. Because it needs to have like a proper shoreline, you know? Alright, we've got this island kind of shoreline mapped. Maybe not so much along the cliffs, though. Cliffs should be more rocky. I like how that looks. That fits pretty well. Alright. Now I guess it's just a matter of like connecting the different buildings. That would be a pretty steep climb. Maybe I should smooth that out. It's still pretty steep, but more doable. And I think the helicopter arrival point for this island can go right over here. And then I can turn this area down here into a walkway. And then, you know, they have like a little path down to the beach. Alright. Well, that's the Staff Island kind of done, I guess. I kind of liked having that a bit more open. There we go. That's a nice Staff Island. So this is like the main like park management staff that hang out here. You know, you've got like their little worker village down here. You've got their control center. You've got their arrival point. And then right by them is the park security island. So this is where they manage park security on this island. And then I think our final island over here can be the research and like creation lab island. So what I'm gonna do this island obviously has to be like the most, you know, top secret of all of them. Well, not top secret, but like most staff islandy of all of them. So obviously, you know, we're gonna have our little staff thing there. An expedition center might be cool to have. I mean, this is gonna be the island where they, you know, actually make the dinosaurs. So I'm thinking we have a little thing for each one. I have to make sure I can fit all the hatchery stuff here, though. I mean, this is probably one of the smallest hatcheries. Yeah, so you've got... Actually, you don't even need this building here at all. And you don't need that to be where it was either. I can switch around where that was. Because what I can end up doing is placing that there. And then I could have like an observation thing around the side. That doesn't look researchy enough. This looks researchy. I'm gonna use... I don't need something... Well, actually, let's make it high security. You know, this is like the island where they do all this stuff. Alright, so we can have this whole top cliff area be I guess kind of sectioned off for like the hatchery enclosure stuff. Alright, I mean, that's a decent enclosure. You know, that looks like some place you'd keep, you know, kind of more dangerous dinosaurs. And, you know, we can have like a gate there so that they can get around to it. I mean, it's a bit precarious because you're on a cliff, but I mean, I don't think that looks too bad. You know, I really like that. So obviously, you know, whatever's in here is gonna need like some water. Um, we'll put like some foliage in. Maybe not directly in front of the thing there. I mean, yeah, that's a nice enclosure. I like that. That's pretty good. Um, maybe down here, this could be like a point where things like arrive here and then um, are used as like supplies for the dinosaurs. You know, this could almost fit on this island. Anyway, enough getting sidetracked. What if we had this whole island like sectioned off? Hold on. Yeah, that works. That works. I mean, hmm. Oh, by the way, anyone in the live stream right now, if you have any ideas or suggestions or anything, go right ahead and like say them, 'cause I, you know, could use all the help I can get with this park, and I I want to start having viewer interaction more on my streams. So, you know, I figure might as well uh, get the opinions of, you know, my viewers. There we go. And then obviously this island would have like its own security force. Um, And a paleomedical facility would be needed too. I'm thinking one of these here. Then we get a response facility, or like paleomed facility. And I can take that. Hmm. Maybe the paleomed facility can like be down here. Yeah, that works. Make that a smoother slope. Make that a smoother slope. Get some trees in there. And there we go. Let's see. What else can I do with this island? I mean, obviously, we want that. This will be the only one of these islands to have a bunker, I think. Methinks. And I think we can throw that in right here. The base of the cliff. Let's see. Hmm. I mean, we've got a response facility. What else would you want on a laboratory island? I mean, a research center might be, good to have. Oh, wait, if this is like a island that they need to be monitoring, oh, that actually might fit well in this spot here. I'm getting sidetracked. I mean, if this were an actual park, I'd need one of these anyway, so might as well. And then I can get something to work as a watchtower. Maybe this thing. And hmm, not sure. I think what I might do is just go with my favorite watchtower item, the actual watchtower. And we could have like a few of these on each part of the island. Hmm. Having one in there wouldn't make much sense. We could have one over here. And these would all be, keeping watch over the island. I think I'm gonna have a dock down here. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty good. Now all we need is a place for the staff people to stay. Maybe one of these. And then we've got that. Obviously, we're gonna want this island like sectioned off. we've got that. Let's see. I mean, I guess all that's really needed now is like the harbor area. I am gonna have to change the landscape a little bit, but that is fine because this is a harbor that's gonna be, changing the landscape anyway. And then I'll go ahead and set up the watchtower again because it disapparated. Alright, watchtower there. And then water all along the edges of this. Let me get rid of that. Alright, now I know exactly what I have to do. There we go. And now I just bring the water line back up to it. And there we go. Now all I gotta do is fill in this harbor. I mean, admittedly, it's gonna be a small harbor, but it's gonna be a harbor nonetheless. Straight line. Now, I'm not expecting any people to be walking on this path, obviously. But, I want to at least have the harbor look good. Put that there. Get that there. I mean, this is coming along pretty well so far for a park build. Let me see how long I've been streaming for. Almost an hour and a half, and I've got the main entrance and the 3 small islands pretty much done. Alright, bring this up here. Alright, I mean, this is pretty much done once I get this last little bit in. I mean, I'll still have to decorate it, of course, but, it's coming along pretty well. It lost some of its unique shape, but, small price to pay for a nice looking island. Now we need to put a watchtower back on this end of it. And it'll like watch ships as they come in and all of that good stuff. Actually, no, that needs to be walls too. This is a very secure facility. There we go. Let me get this all set up. There we go. There we go. And what I can do with this section is I can make it like a security checkpoint. Then you've got like the camera thing spinning around watching everything. We got the lights.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it has been. I've finally got all my stuff together. now that I've moved and I'm getting back into streaming. This is actually a new project I'm doing. I've got all this stuff over here. This is like the park entry. I've got some like offshore islands for like staff stuff. And this was a concept I saw done by Evolution Square, which is basically you make your own custom islands and try to build on them. Da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ya-da-da-da-da-dum. Ya-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum 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 bum. Hmm, 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 hmm. Alright, let's get that hooked up. And now all these buildings should be functional. This is basically like the big, like top secret, well, not top secret, but like super secure lab island where like they research and create like all the different
I still
dinosaurs and
can't
stuff.
stream XD'll be moving out next month. Dorm life tough, can't even make videos with peace.
Yeah, I didn't have most of my stuff out here for months. I wasn't able to stream almost at all for like 4 months. But I'm trying to do at least one stream per weekend now, so we get some stuff going on with the cliffs. That looks pretty good. We got like these oceanic cliffs coming down. I really like that. I'm really proud of this island. This is like a little harbor where they bring in, all the stuff that you would
Also,
need.
overall architecture is hard AF.
Oh, you're doing architecture? Architecture is what I was thinking of going into um when I get to college. We actually are friends with this architect who has been designing like palaces and stuff for
Yes.
decades. So, ooh. Well, hey, good luck with that. I know architecture can be pretty challenging at times. I've been kind of around it since I was pretty young, so my dad is always saying that I'd have a good talent for it because I'm really good at designing stuff like this. So, I might go into that. But my all-time goal is definitely to be a paleontologist. I mean, I might not be able to do that for a long time, but eventually. I'm really proud of this island. It's like all walled off and secure, and it's got, all the stuff you need. It's got a little thing up here. In fact, I might make this the first dinosaur to be ever put on this island. So, um, yeah, what do you guys want to be the first
Teacher
dinosaur?
torture you with assignment. Imagine a nuclear war, but it's only drawing assignments.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds rough. But yeah, what do you guys want to be the first dinosaur on the island? It's gonna be kept in this little enclosure up here, and then this will be like a
Trex.
T-Rex. Hmm, maybe. Let me take a look. I feel like having a T-Rex up here might be like you want that to be a big main
Trex
attraction,
would
and
be cool.
this is a part of the island where people aren't really meant to go. This is like research and observation. T-Rex is more of a big time thing. Oh, you know what I could do? We have new hybrids. So I could grab myself a Spinoraptor. There it is, Spinoraptor. I love this guy. I'm so glad they brought these over from the original game. This is like one of my favorite hybrids to use in the previous game. Oh wait, I haven't even picked my favorite skins yet. I want to randomize this and just see what I get. Oh, I almost automated that. Begin task. So this is going to give us 3 eggs. I don't think we need 3 though. I think maybe 2 would be fine. Wait a second. What do these guys eat? Fish. They are piscivores, piscivores, whatever it is. So they're obviously going to need more water. So that I can put a feeder in for them
If
that...
dinosaurs were a thing and like the current and a dumb guy who has no knowledge about dinosaurs, all of them would be main attractions.
I mean, if you did have any dinosaur alive now, it would be like worldwide news. Like that would not be a small thing by any means. I think I'm gonna release these 2. Let me speed up the task time. I think it makes sense to have, 2 in here. I'm really proud of this island, though, that I've made. I love the shape that I got. And this is just me making, like, a random shape, too. Let me release these guys. Let's watch them release. Ooh, I like that red one.
I hope you know what you're letting yourself in for, because there's not much room for error when it comes to the Spinoraptor. What do you expect? We're
Look at
talking about a
that.
Spinosaurus and a Velociraptor all rolled into one.
I mean, it is a pretty small enclosure, but I have dinosaur comfort turned off so that we can basically be free with our building. And these guys would be kept up here in, like, high security and, like, all of that stuff. All of that good stuff. I should probably decorate down here a little bit because it's a bit barren at the moment. Get one of those. And I need some containers.
If you are thinking of going to architecture, you have good sense of landscape. I am saying those are good islands.
Yeah, thanks. I just wish I was this good at like drawing landscapes. I'm gonna try not to put too much in over here, just because I don't want to lag out my game too much. But I mean, obviously we need some like enclosures and stuff. We could have maybe one of these over here.
If It doesn't matter if you are good at drawing, you need to practice having a stable hand and understand how a pencil really works, that's all is.
Oh yeah, I'm good with a pencil. I just meant like in terms of normal drawing skill. I'm really good with drawing like a specific subject or like drawing scale drawings, but in terms of like landscapes, I struggle with them. But I'm working on that, so let's see. Have this parked over here. Put that there.
I mean like how to regulate the pressure on the pencil, then having specific like and all of that.
Yeah. Hold on, let me. Get these lights put around. Let's see.
The park looks good, would definitely visit and recommend, thumbs up.
Thanks. Yeah, this isn't even the normal park though. This is just like staff stuff. The actual park, if you want to take a good look, is gonna be over here in this area, which has like some nice walking paths, scenery, beach access, swimming pools in the hotels, public spaces which are nice, restaurants. It's got all sorts of stuff over here. And I did this really cool thing with the entrance, which has like that thing, the archway. I'm so proud of this park, and I've barely even done anything. Like I've just got like a few little islands dotted around, and a big empty one that I have to fill up with stuff. Let's see. I could put something down here, but I don't think I need to. One of the biggest things that I've learned to do, and this is partially thanks to that channel I mentioned earlier, Evolution Square, waste space in your parks. You don't need every inch to be filled with stuff. You just need to have just the right amount of stuff, you know? Like, if you try to fit stuff in everywhere, you're gonna make your game run poorly anyway, so it's like you're sacrificing a bunch of performance for, just a little bit more space filled up, but you don't really need that. Sometimes it's good just to have like, big areas kind of like this with just very little stuff in them, you know? Like I think the most dense area I've done is probably this island over here. Which I'm still super proud of this island. I like this a lot. Like I like the whole designing a big campus kind of aspect of this game. Like you get to design the whole area and it's really cool. I'm pretty proud of this dock down here too. You could have like boats coming up and you'd have them um you know like dock here and unload their stuff. Let me fill in some of this empty space. Alright, let me see how long I've been streaming for. An hour and 46 minutes. That's a pretty nice amount of time. Alright. I think I might end this stream here. I'm super proud of this so far. Like, this is by far the best park I've ever made. And it's barely even in the beginning stages. I mean, this park's gonna be super laggy later on. I might have to, like... I'm gonna close the park for now, just so that there aren't, like, guests everywhere. And that'll help with, like, performance and stuff. But, just to recap what we've done. Firstly, we made our little guest arrival area. You know, we come in from the helicopter pad into this plaza. You know, you sign in here, get your hotel room key and stuff, and you've got this just really nice starting out guest area here. And then you know we finish the park entrance, which is gonna lead into the park later. We did the staff islands, so we did our lab, like high security island where they study the hybrids and stuff, and they get like the shipments and stuff for the park. We have the security, so like the park monitoring security island. So this is where all the security personnel live and work and all of that. You've got the like general like park monitoring, so like just the control center, where they monitor like how many people are in the park, you know, how hot it is, if anything's gotten out, you know, all that stuff. So you've got these nice little off-site staff islands, which means we'll also have extra room on the main island for actual people, which I think will be really nice to do. Um, but yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream. I know it's been a while, so it'll probably take me a while to get back into the groove of things. I think I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. I don't know if I'll be working on this park again or if I'll play a different game, but yeah, I mean, keep an eye out for that. Um, and if you're watching this after the fact, please do put recommendations down below for what enclosures I should do next, what, you know, things I should do. This is the area that we're working with. This island's so big I can't even fit it fully in my view. But this is the area we're working with. So, yeah, give me suggestions on what I should build here. And I'll, you know, write those down. And, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.